Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time.
I feel like as though we have like a new beginning, and it's beautiful. You know, we're still blessed, and I mean.
Have you ever wondered how someone survives the kind of heartbreak that would break most people forever? Imagine reaching the pinnacle of success, watching your dreams come true in front of millions, only to have your entire world shattered in a matter of days. Fame often looks glamorous from the outside. The bright lights, the red carpets, the awards, and the applause can make it seem like celebrities live perfect lives. But behind the spotlight, there are stories of unimaginable pain, stories that remind us that no amount of success can shield someone from tragedy. Today, we're diving into one of the most heartbreaking stories in entertainment history. It's a story filled with triumph, devastating loss, resilience, justice, and ultimately, forgiveness. This is the story of Jennifer Hudson, a woman who went from being a hopeful contestant on a television singing competition to becoming one of the most celebrated performers in the world. But just as her career was soaring to incredible heights, a nightmare unfolded that would change her life forever. Stay with us until the end, because this story is not only about tragedy. It's about strength. It's about refusing to let darkness define your future. And it's about how one woman turned unimaginable grief into a legacy that continues to inspire millions around the world. Before we begin, take a moment to subscribe and let us know in the comments where you're watching from. Now, let's get into this incredible story. Long before she became a household name, Jennifer Hudson was a young woman with extraordinary talent and a dream that seemed larger than life. Born and raised in Chicago, she developed a love for music at an early age. Her powerful voice quickly caught the attention of those around her, and it became clear that she possessed a gift that could take her far beyond her neighborhood. Her journey to stardom accelerated when she appeared on American Idol. Although she didn't win the competition, her unforgettable performances left a lasting impression on audiences. Many viewers were shocked when she was eliminated, believing she had one of the strongest voices in the contest. Yet what initially appeared to be a setback would eventually become one of the greatest turning points in her life. Jennifer's breakthrough came when she was cast in the musical film Dreamgirls. Her performance stunned critics and audiences alike. Almost overnight, she transformed from a former reality television contestant into a major Hollywood star. Her portrayal earned widespread acclaim and ultimately won her an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. The future looked brighter than ever. She had achieved the kind of success that millions dream about, but only a handful ever experience. Opportunities poured in from every direction. Her music career was flourishing. Her acting career was thriving. The world seemed to be opening every door imaginable. But then everything changed. On October 24, 2008, a tragedy unfolded that would leave the entire nation in shock. Authorities made a horrifying discovery at the Chicago home of Jennifer Hudson's family. Her mother, Darnell Donnerson, and her brother, Jason Hudson, had been found dead. Both had been victims of a brutal shooting. The news spread rapidly across television networks and media outlets. Fans who had celebrated Jennifer's incredible rise to fame suddenly found themselves grieving alongside her. As heartbreaking as the situation already was, an even more terrifying reality soon emerged. 7-year-old Julian King, Jennifer's beloved nephew, was missing. The realization sent shockwaves through the community. What had already become a devastating murder investigation suddenly transformed into a desperate search for a child. For days, hope battled fear. Family members pleaded publicly for Julian's safe return. Community leaders joined the search effort. Law enforcement agencies worked around the clock. Across the country, people followed every development, praying for a miracle. Jennifer Hudson and her family endured agonizing uncertainty. The question everyone wanted answered was simple: where was Julian? Sadly, the answer would bring even more heartbreak. 3 days after the murders, authorities located Julian's body inside an abandoned vehicle on Chicago's west side. The 7-year-old had also been shot. The devastating discovery marked the tragic conclusion of a search that had captured national attention. In a matter of days, Jennifer Hudson had lost her mother, her brother, and her young nephew. It was the kind of loss that seemed impossible to comprehend. As investigators began piecing together what had happened, they focused their attention on a suspect whose connection to the family immediately raised concerns. William Balfour, the estranged husband of Jennifer's sister Julia Hudson, quickly became a central figure in the investigation. At the time of the murders, Balfour and Julia were separated. Reports indicated that tensions had existed within the relationship for some time. Investigators began examining his history, his interactions with the family, and his whereabouts during the period surrounding the killings. As details emerged, the public learned that Balfour had a criminal background that included serious offenses. The investigation intensified. Authorities gathered evidence, interviewed witnesses, and worked to reconstruct the events leading up to the tragedy. Meanwhile, Jennifer Hudson faced an impossible challenge. She was grieving privately while the entire world watched publicly. Every development became headline news. Every update was discussed on television. Every revelation brought renewed attention to a family experiencing unimaginable pain. Months turned into years as the legal process moved forward. When the case eventually reached trial, it became one of the most closely watched criminal proceedings involving the family of a celebrity. The prosecution argued that jealousy, anger, and personal conflict had played significant roles in motivating the crimes. Witness testimony painted a disturbing picture of threats and hostility directed toward members of the Hudson family. Jurors heard allegations that threatening statements had been made long before the murders occurred. The prosecution presented evidence intended to establish a pattern of behavior and motive. The defense, however, maintained that William Balfour was innocent. Defense attorneys challenged aspects of the investigation and questioned whether law enforcement had focused too quickly on their client. They argued that certain pieces of physical evidence did not directly connect Balfour to the crime scene. Throughout the proceedings, both sides presented competing narratives. The jury faced the difficult responsibility of evaluating testimony, evidence, timelines, and witness credibility. One of the most emotional aspects of the trial was Jennifer Hudson's presence in the courtroom. Day after day, she attended proceedings despite the overwhelming emotional toll. Observers frequently described the atmosphere as deeply emotional. Family members listened as painful details were revisited. Witnesses recounted events connected to the murders. Investigators explained evidence. Experts provided analysis. The process forced everyone involved to relive one of the darkest chapters imaginable. After hearing weeks of testimony, the jury began deliberations. The decision they faced carried enormous significance. When the verdict finally arrived, the courtroom held its breath. William Balfour was found guilty on multiple counts of first-degree murder. The verdict represented a major moment in the pursuit of justice for the Hudson family. For Jennifer and her loved ones, it did not erase the pain or bring back those they had lost, but it provided a measure of accountability. It represented the conclusion of a lengthy legal battle, and it marked an important step toward healing. The sentencing phase followed. Ultimately, Balfour received a sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole. The legal chapter of the case had reached its conclusion. Yet for Jennifer Hudson, another journey was just beginning. The challenge now was learning how to move forward. Many people who experience profound loss describe grief as something that never completely disappears. Instead, it changes shape over time. The pain may soften, the memories may evolve, but the absence remains. Jennifer Hudson faced this reality while continuing to live under the public spotlight. Millions of people knew her name, millions followed her career, and millions wondered how she would find the strength to continue. Remarkably, she did. Rather than allowing tragedy to define her future, Jennifer gradually returned to her work. One of the most memorable moments came during the 2009 Super Bowl, where she performed the national anthem. The performance resonated deeply with viewers. Many saw not just a talented singer, but a survivor. Every note carried emotional weight. Every word reflected resilience. For audiences watching across the country, the The moment symbolized perseverance in the face of overwhelming adversity. As the years passed, Jennifer continued building an extraordinary career. She released music. She appeared in films. She performed on some of the world's biggest stages. She earned additional recognition and accolades. But perhaps even more impressive than her professional achievements was her commitment to honoring the memory of those she lost. One of the most meaningful ways she accomplished this was through the creation of the Julian D. King Gift Foundation. Named after her beloved nephew, the foundation focuses on supporting children and families through educational and enriching opportunities. The organization serves as a living tribute to Julian's memory. Instead of allowing tragedy to become the final chapter of a story, Jennifer transformed loss into purpose. Through charitable work, she ensured that Julian's name would continue making a positive difference in the lives of others. That decision speaks volumes about character. Many people respond to pain by withdrawing. Jennifer responded by giving. She responded by helping. She responded by creating something that could inspire hope. Years after the murders, Jennifer occasionally reflected on her experiences during interviews. She spoke honestly about grief and healing. She acknowledged that loss never fully disappears. At the same time, she emphasized the importance of continuing to live, continuing to dream, continuing to honor loved ones by moving forward rather than giving up. Her perspective resonated with countless individuals facing their own struggles. Whether someone had experienced personal loss, family tragedy, or major setbacks, Jennifer's story demonstrated that healing is possible. Not easy, not quick, but possible. Perhaps one of the most surprising aspects of her journey involved forgiveness. In later interviews, Jennifer revealed that she had made a conscious decision to forgive. For many people, this revelation was difficult to understand. How could anyone forgive after enduring such devastating loss? Yet Jennifer explained that forgiveness was not about excusing what happened. It was about freeing herself from being consumed by anger. It was about reclaiming control over her own life. It was about refusing to allow hatred to determine her future. Whether or not someone agrees with that choice, it reflects extraordinary emotional strength. Forgiveness often represents one of the most difficult challenges a person can face. In Jennifer's case, it became part of her healing process. Her story also serves as an important reminder about the dangers of speculation and rumor. Whenever tragedy intersects with fame, conspiracy theories frequently emerge. Over the years, various rumors attempted to connect Jennifer Hudson's success and personal losses to sensational narratives lacking credible evidence. These theories gained attention online, but they remained unsupported by verified facts. What often gets lost amid such speculation is the reality of human suffering. Behind every headline was a real family. Behind every news report were real people experiencing real grief. The facts of the case tell a heartbreaking enough story without the need for sensational claims. The truth is that Jennifer Hudson's journey is remarkable not because of conspiracy theories, but because of resilience. She faced circumstances that would overwhelm most people. She endured public scrutiny while mourning privately. She experienced unimaginable loss while continuing to pursue her dreams. And she transformed pain into purpose. Today, Jennifer Hudson stands as one of entertainment's most respected performers. Her accomplishments span music, film, television, and philanthropy. Yet her legacy extends beyond awards and achievements. It includes courage. It includes perseverance. It includes the ability to keep moving forward when life delivers its hardest blows. When people look at her career, they see success. But when they look deeper, they see something even more inspiring. They see strength. The kind of strength that cannot be measured by trophies or accolades. The kind of strength that emerges only after surviving life's darkest moments. The story of Jennifer Hudson reminds us that resilience does not mean avoiding pain. It means continuing despite pain. It means finding purpose despite heartbreak. It means choosing hope when despair seems easier. And perhaps that is why her journey continues to inspire so many people around the world. Because at its core, this story is not simply about tragedy. It's about survival. It's about courage. It's about refusing to let loss have the final word. As we close today's story, take a moment to reflect on the incredible resilience demonstrated by Jennifer Hudson and her family. Their journey through grief, justice, healing, and hope serves as a powerful reminder that even in the darkest moments, the human spirit can endure. If this story moved you, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What part of Jennifer Hudson's journey inspired you the most? We'd love to hear your perspective. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our future stories exploring the lives, triumphs, challenges, and inspiring journeys of remarkable individuals. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.